if it isn't Dale Dovick and his little butt buddy.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but I'm gonna kick you repeatedly in the balls, Gardaki!
Let's go!
Welcome back to part 2 of Creative Control. John was able to hammer out the last point, which means he is in control of the board. Let's talk about some topics. Number 1, sound tracking shots. Number 2, you like that one?
It's clever.
I know, I try.
First time in a while.
Number 2, a terminable offense. Number 3, how I picked my mother. What are we talking about?
Seriously, counseling.
That one took a long time to come up with the title.
All right. I think we will go with the mother one.
I knew it.
How I picked my mother.
I knew it.
Who is the best TV mom that you wish was your mom? Ooh. It gets a little personal there. Oh. Gotta hit that upgrade. That's a Beyonce song that I can't afford. Edit that out! Me? All right, John, who you got?
I'm going with Joyce Byers from Stranger Things.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, really?
We're sticking in the David Lynch tone of this show.
Really?
Chip.
What's her name? Lauren Graham. Lauren Graham?
Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Chucky Baby.
Oh, on the spot. I'm going to go with Carol Brady.
Oldie but a goodie and still a hottie. All right, John, let's get... What?
She died.
Yeah, I have weird tastes.
Counseling. That'll be the name of this episode.
Counseling. Ready, Set, Geek presents Counseling. An hour and a half long podcast with Mark Maron. All right, John.
Ready, set, third.
60 seconds. Let's go.
Certainly I enjoy the horror elements of Stranger Things. That's why I leaned in that direction. But truthfully, what you want is a mother who will love you and take care of you, even when times are their darkest, even when you are trapped in an underground universe being hunted by a monster, even when the government itself is saying that she should give up and leave you in that said dimension. To have a mother who will fight tooth and nail, no matter if she looks crazy or insane, will fight for you and find for you and try to bring you back to the light. That much love is a wonderful thing to have. And also, she meets you at your level. If you are trapped in this underground universe and the only way you can talk is by flickering light bulbs, she will find the way to communicate with you on your level. So I think that makes her a powerful mother.
You have 10 seconds if you want to keep going.
I have nothing else to say.
Time yielded.
Yielded.
Chip, Lauren Graham. Let's get some coffee and talk about it.
That's it. Coffee. She's real. She can be your friend when you need, no, mom steps in. And then you have a heart-to-heart. And then you have ice cream. And then donuts. And then you don't gain any weight because it's a special power of that universe.
You have like
40 seconds.
more
That's
seconds.
Lauren Graham.
You had me at never gaining weight.
Never gaining weight. Yeah. Things go real bad, you just fall on her rich parents. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Time is yielded. Strong arguments.
That was a strong argument. All right, let's hear a story about a lady named Brady. Huh?
You're really trying this.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Chuck, it's your turn.
For the record, I could have argued that so much better.
Oh!
Anyway, Carol Brady's just the quintessential mom that everyone wants. She was attractive. She was smart. She was funny.
It's important to have an attractive mom.
It really, you know what? It really is,
Counseling.
Because my mom's not, so. So, I mean, everyone wanted to, have her as a mom. She was comforting, even when getting hit in the face with a football. And your nose is swelling up like a balloon. She was the perfect mom.
You have
Even
20 more seconds.
Lorelai Gilmore is terrible.
Chuck came out swinging.
I know. You also heard Lauren Graham and pants just immediately came off. It was a look in his eyes. It was feral.
Yeah.
Feral
sure.
look. All right, 90 seconds to start saying why your mom's better than all the other moms. Go.
Well, I think I've listed many reasons why. I don't see Carol Brady getting an axe and attacking anyone, thing, or monster
That
to
would be
save
a very,
my life.
very special episode.
Would be a very special episode. The Specialist. And as far as what's her name from the Gilmore Girls? I'm so sorry, not watched it at all.
Lauren Graham.
Lauren Graham, or
Lorelai was the character.
Lorelai was the character. Gotcha. She mostly trying to exist in that universe. I think would just be tiring to talk that fast and try to be that witty. So
Like you're doing right now.
but,
Go ahead.
so trying to keep up with that over the course of an entire lifetime would be terrible. I have downtimes, which I take very seriously. So I think that would be a troublesome thing to keep up with. I relate to what I've already argued, that you want a mother who loves you unconditionally, even when the universe itself is fighting against you. I think Joyce Byers is the choice, the wonderful choice. Even though, look how passionate she is. She seems crazy to everyone. That's how much she loves her child. That's how much love you want. That you think she must be nuts. How much she loves that child.
Very well.
Excellent. All right, Lauren Graham, Lorelai. I watched a good bit of this show.
You would.
I did. I just, it's a
good show.
Can I just say her name for 90
Do you like
seconds?
pumpkin spice lattes and Uggs?
Why are you so basic? All right, Gilmore Girls. Let's reunite on Netflix. Because it's the thing that happened.
Chip, it's your turn.
All right, so we got all this fast talking, pop culture knowing. Like we can talk about trailers and like we can talk about every trailer and we can get everything done in like 90 seconds and then not have to talk about Star Wars. You could talk about every aspect of the new Star Wars trailer in like 90 seconds. Like then we can move on and we could go watch Blade Runner and talk about Blade Runner for like real fast and drink more coffee and have more ice cream. We're still not gaining weight. Like
You have like a minute.
a minute.
Why? So why is
it's-
Lorelai?
Why is
better
this
than-
universe better?
Because it's where is it? Where's it located?
Stars Hollow.
Stars. It's up there. They got trees. They have a gazebo. They have awesome trees.
That's a good argument.
Flowering plants.
Hold on, nobody else is the goddamn gazebo. This.
Luke's Diner.
Just give him the point, man. Luke's Diner. All right. Chuck, try to beat Luke's Diner.
Good luck.
Oh, I actually own the entire Gilmore Girls series on box
That
set.
would have been your answer, wouldn't it? have?
That's
Yeah.
why he's
You were
got it.
So I can just tear down Lorelai if I really wanted to.
Do it.
I don't think he wants to.
I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to.
Is there a safety word involved in any of this?
Pineapple.
There it
Had to rely on her parents for money, and then like basically selling her soul every week, just to go to Sunday dinner with her parents. That just sounds so terrible. I wouldn't want to do that. She sleeps around. She doesn't know what she wants with her life. She's sleeping with, Rory's dad. She's with Rory's teacher. Both of those are just terrible decisions, sleeping with your kid's teacher. Carol Brady would never do that. Carol Brady would also never be a single mom because she has strong family values.
Her husband died.
That wasn't her choice, though.
Or was it?
Lorelai was a teen mom and made terrible decisions and drives a crappy old Jeep, and she won't get it replaced. She could. She won't. Also, too much coffee. I love coffee, but she drinks way too much coffee. She's too
That's
fast.
how you talk that fast.
That's too
That
fast.
you have
Too
Aaron
fast.
Sorkin ghostwriting your scripts.
Just way too fast. Also, Luke's Diner.
All right, guys. Scenario.
Why'd you yell it like that?
Because it makes it sound more intense.
Okay.
Scenario. You have just come home with 2 Fs on your report card. And you change them to an A. But now you have been caught. and your mom and you have to have this conversation. This is real tough, not based on anything that has ever happened to me. How is your mom going to deal with this situation to make sure that this is something that you never do again, that you've learned your lesson, and that you will be better prepared for things in the future? 30 seconds.
Yep.
John.
Well, clearly in this universe, I will run away. Sad that I set my mother will trip into a dark universe, which I will unable to escape from. But she will get me out, and of course, at the end, I'll be like, "I will never get F's again." Thank you, Mom.
Hurl the child into a dark universe. Yeah, you may have changed it to an F below, but that's because you're in the upside down. Go! Huh? That's a Stranger Things reference coming back next week. Chip.
She'll probably go complain to Luke. And then her mom will tell me to send me to boarding school. Then she'll come and yell at me. Then we'll spend half the episode like angry at each other. And then the end of the episode will be at night, and it'll involve coffee and donuts and ice cream.
And no weight gain.
Yeah.
Where would all of this be happening? The coffee and the donuts and the ice cream?
In that place, Stars Hollow. Right there.
Not it.
Luke Steiner.
We dropped
Luke
that
Steiner.
Chuck's turn.
So, I think Carol would just come in and just sit me down, have a nice talk, ask me why I did it, have that, quintessential, what are you doing? You need to do better, study, I can help you study. And she would help me study, and she'd sit down, and we'd have dinner, and we would go up to my room, and we'd sit there, and we'd go through my textbooks and read, and figure it out, and then I'd do better at my next test.
Excellent.
And not sleep with the teacher.
And not sleep with
That's right. I was being like, well, obviously Lorelai's going to have sex with my teacher, and everything will be better. All right. Mama, they didn't just kill a man,
I thought you were calling me Mom.
but they did get F's. How do you feel about things?
I don't know what you were doing.
I don't know. I was trying to go Bohemian Rhapsody, but I couldn't tie it back in, and then I was just on an island. I was on an island of metaphor that I couldn't.
You're really light on your feet there.
Yeah.
No, so in terms of these arguments, all three strong arguments for moms that would be fun to have because of enduring almost crazy love, because you can have coffee at Luke's Diner, and because of all American values. I think the best argument came from Chuck when he severely cut down Lorelai and how bad of a mom she is. She sleeps around and takes money from her mom and everything else. So I think of all of them, I think Chuck had the best argument. But John, when you first said Winona Ryder's character from Stranger Things, I was like, what? But when you really think about it, yeah, she moved heaven and earth to get this kid back from the upside down. And that was a strong argument, but I think Chuck's was the best because of how aggressively he attacked the other arguments.
I think Chuck had the best answer to the question. Because there is, to be a mom, it's great to be there for the times when your life is in peril from a psychotic demon monster. But that's not an everyday mom.
Sure.
Because you're not always there. Sometimes you're just hanging out with your friend Barb. And then when Barb's not around, you're like, hey, where's Barb? Stranger Things.
Yeah, but the mom wasn't friends with Barb.
No, but I just wanted to make a Barb reference because we're talking about Stranger Things. And I believe that it's actually mandated that I have to do like hashtag, where's Barb? She got an Emmy nomination out of this.
We gotta start writing down your jokes pre-show.
It's all on the fly, baby. Chip, I love Lauren Graham, and I liked her as a mom. I would have liked to see you hit back a little on Chuck's argument. But there is that camaraderie that she has with Rory, and there is that ability to just be able to sit down and hash everything out, and nothing's better than a conversation. And she is a very maternal figure. And Carol Brady, man. Mm-hmm. And I like the answer, and I feel like you had the best real-world application to our query of how are you going to deal with this situation. which is why I wanted to take us out of sort of the fantastical and take us out of sort of the realm of it's not just about boys, which Gilmore Girls every other episode was about, or getting into Yale. I know too much about this show.
Not enough.
I'm torn because I like all three of these, and if you smash them all together, you've got one super supreme badass mom. You really thinking Carol Brady?
Yeah.
Thinking Carol Brady?
Yeah. And again, remember, this show's not about the best answers, it's about the argument. I think Chuck gave the strongest argument.
I think he answered that 30 seconds the best, and that's what I really wanted to hear. Is I wanted to hear the mom of it, and Chuck, you came home with that, and you hit that really hard. So Chuck, you're going to get a point, which of course brings us to
Tiebreaker, 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 tiebreaker.
do any of these. Okay, we're going to be right back, and we're going to figure out who's going to break this tie to go to the boss battle.
Tiebreaker, 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 tiebreaker.